Hello and welcome to the Missing Intelligence Podcast, where we're just two friends with a lot to say and no one to say it to. My name's Michael, and I'm here with Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hey, well done.
I did that very well, didn't I?
You did that.
I'm very pleased with that.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good effort.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Greta Thunberg's getting on my tits.
Okay, why?
I don't know. She ain't actually done anything recently, and I think that's why she's getting on my tits. Like, she's just jarring, isn't she? Like, I get it. Everyone has to do their bit to save the planet, and she's doing it for a good cause. I understand that she wants to stop global warming, but think of something. Don't just go round to people and be like, this is wrong, this is bad. Like, come with some solutions. This is what gets on my nerves. Like, come with a solution. How can we help? Try and create some kind of good use of natural energy or something.
Well, isn't she not on the environment anymore? She's all about Palestine now, isn't she?
I don't know what she's fucking doing.
Because didn't she
it
get?
Just winds me up.
Didn't she get detained or something trying to enter Palestine?
Good.
And then she got sent back after 2 days.
Maybe. I don't know. She just winds me up. Like, get a fucking job.
Yeah, fair.
Like, listen. Either actually do something. It's like me going around the neighbours, knocking on the door and being like, "Hello, mate. Yeah, you alright? Yeah. Do you use deodorant? Yeah, use deodorant. Yeah, you know that's bad for the environment. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, alright. We'll stop using it. Well, I can't because I need to put it on when I go to work. Oh, okay, right. Oh, you go to work? Yeah. I've got shit to do. I've got to pay my bills and stuff.
And how do you get there?
in that car that's creating all that gas?
Yeah.
yeah, in that car creating all that gas. You went, okay. Well, I don't like you doing that. All right, cool. So we're just gonna sit outside your house until you stop. Oh, you're not gonna come up with a way of me not doing that. You're just gonna sit there.
Why do I feel like you might have been a victim of the Just Stop Oil people? Is this what's caused this little rant to go happen?
No, all it was is I was driving home on Friday and I thought about it and it really pissed me off. I wasn't even listening to anything. I wasn't listening to the news. I wasn't listening to anything. But my brain was just like, "Oh, you ain't thought about Greta Thunberg for a while." And I was like, "Oh, she's a fucking twat, isn't she?"
She's doing her best.
Just do something. Like I say, come up with a fucking solution. And then I'll be like, fair play, Greta Thunberg's fucking come up with a solution. But her job is just whining. Her actual full job is just to fucking be pissed off. That's all she's done.
Activism.
Yeah, exactly. Just fucking... Listen, just get a job. That's all I care about. Get a fucking job and realise how saving the planet isn't actually that fucking achievable when you got to pay a mortgage.
I'm going to Google... What does Greta Thunberg do? Oh, she's got 4 professions, Joe. She's a professional.
All right, go on. What's these fucking so-called professions?
She's an activist.
That's not a fucking job.
And well, she's an activist, right?
Right.
But aside from that, on as like a second job, she's a climate activist.
Yeah, it's not a job.
Right. And in case that wasn't enough for her, because she likes to work. She's a workaholic, our Greta.
Yeah,
she's an environmentalist as well.
Yeah, that's also not a job.
Yeah, right. And then just to top that off, because she does have some free time, she's an author as well.
See, that's a job, but what? Like, she ain't writing kids' books, is she? She ain't writing something interesting. She didn't write Harry Potter. I bet it's just a load of fucking whiny bullshit.
My wife has risen. Hello.
Has she got something to say about Greta Thunberg?
Have you got something to say about Greta Thunberg?
No.
You know this is going on the old YouTube, right?
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Hey, you're on YouTube.
I don't know how that's going to look in the recording. Oh, no, actually, it would look all right in the recording.
Yeah, it might. It'll be okay.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I just need to get ready.
Okay, she's going back to work.
Oh, okay. See, because she's got a fucking job.
She does have a
job. Greta pissing Thunberg.
That's right. Yeah. You're a better human than Greta Thunberg because you have a job.
Better human because you're actually like adding to the whole situation.
I just think you're jealous, Joe, because you can't juggle 4 jobs.
She ain't got a job. I wrote a book about a job that I don't have because it's not a fucking job.
I'm not even sure it's a book that she wrote. It might just be the sign that she wrote that says "Stop climate destruction."
Yeah.
Does that count
Stop
as being an
using-
author, or is that an artist? That's more
Well,
of an
if
artist.
that
isn't
counts as being a fucking author or an artist, then I'm pissing Picasso.
it? How does Greta Thunberg make money? Greta Thunberg has an estimated worth of £100,000
Right,
or
how?
dollars. The net
How?
worth in her net worth in 2025 consists of modest earnings from book royalties, most of which she donates to environmental causes. She also earns an income from documentary rights and receives publicity disclosed support for basic living expenses.
So she's a posh YouTuber.
Yeah.
No, what do they call them? What do they call them? The influencers. She's a posh influencer.
I wouldn't say
That's
posh.
all she does.
She's a dirty influencer as well.
She's a dirty influencer, but I mean, she's like a. She thinks she's all that. She thinks she's better than an influencer, but at the end of the day, that's all she is.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but aren't we all influencers?
Yeah, but at least I also have a
You
job.
influence people to fix their AC units.
No, I don't. I try to influence people to pay me too much.
There you go. There you go. You can swing the influencer line on anything.
Oh dear. Anyway, mate, that's my rant over. How you been?
Yeah, I mean, all right. I got a new tattoo.
It's not my rant over because we're gonna be talking about a fucking stupid fucking film later. But anyway, go on, Mike. You got a tattoo.
I got a tattoo. Yes.
Well done.
Thank you. And then I've seen a couple of things.
Go
Do you
on,
want to see the
what have you
tattoo?
seen?
I'll show you the tattoo.
Go on, show me the tattoo. Get it out.
Ta-da!
It's definitely a tattoo.
It's definitely
Yeah.
on there. You can't scratch it off or anything. It's
Have you tried a scrub daddy?
Scrub Daddy might do it, to be fair,
Mm.
because that takes everything off.
I don't mean scrub daddy as in the thingy. I was just saying, have you tried a scrub daddy?
No, I haven't,
Oh, okay.
baby.
Yeah, works.
He's giving me a look like, what the fuck are you going on? It's weird having an audience. Hello.
This is live
This
and
is-
direct.
Yeah, there you go.
Like AJ Crazy.
Yeah, I got a tattoo. It took 5 hours and cost me 450 quid.
Mate, tattoos take the piss these days, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, I was expecting about 400, so I wasn't too upset about it. I think my neighbour might be a serial killer.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's sick.
So I live in a block of flats, right? And it's not any of the neighbours in our building, but there's a building
Right.
connected to, or like a block of flats connected to us. It's one long building, and he lives in there. And there's a white box parking space across the road from us. You would know because you've been to the flat, right?
Yeah.
And I'm convinced you can park there with no restrictions whatsoever, and you don't get any tickets or anything. You don't need to pay for parking because none of the signage suggests that you need to, right? Anyway, he likes to park there, and I always comment. I go, "Oh, our mate's back. He's parked in his spot again," and he parks right up against the edge of the box, like he's proper methodical about his parking there.
Right.
And he parks at really odd hours of the day. He leaves at like 11 or 1 o'clock, like in the middle of the day.
Okay, right.
And he comes back at like 9 o'clock in the evening. So unless he's got a weird timed job, like it's really odd.
He might work in a restaurant.
Perhaps he does. He's got an Audi, so he's already a bit dodgy.
Oh, that's got
But the
serial
other
killer
day-
written all over it.
Yeah. The other day he was cleaning his boot, right? But like he had like wet
How?
wipes or
What,
something.
jet washing it?
No. He had like wet wipes, and he was like cleaning the rim of it and whatnot. And I was like, "Oh, that's a bit suspicious." And then he spent like 20 minutes taking towels and like rugs and stuff out of the back of his car, like the back row of seats, and was like
Yeah.
flapping them on the floor and whatnot, and then going in the car and doing something, and then coming out with another towel. It looked very suspicious, and he looks like a dodgy bloke, and I think he's a serial killer.
Yeah. And then he was cutting up limbs in the car park, which I
Yeah,
thought was really weird.
I didn't think that was too suspicious because, Northwest London and everything.
The rug's interesting though. Do you mean the carpets from the car, or
No,
a
no, no.
fully
Because
rolled
one
up
of them
rug?
was pink, and it kind of looked like a microfiber
Like
towel
it was
type thing.
supposed to have been white before. Blood.
Yeah. It bled. Ha! Get it?
Very good.
And then the other one was, I can't remember now. I think that was white or coloured. I can't remember. But it was odd enough for me to go, there's something going on there.
There's some suspicious behaviour going on
Yeah.
here.
And he often comes back. Like the other day, he came back and he didn't park in the box because there were 3 cars in there and he couldn't fit his in. So he parked on our side of the road, like in front of our like window. So I'm looking at it. He gets out with like a plastic bag, like he's gone to the offie, and then gets back in his car and sits in there for like 20 minutes, and then drives off. So he's come home, not actually gone home, gone back in his car and fucked off. What's that about?
It's weird, isn't it? You should try and start a conversation with him.
I might, because I actually do want to find out about those parking spaces, because that would be a good alternative for visitors to come to my place and stuff.
I think you should. I think you should try and start a conversation and drop little hints in there and be like, what's the best tool for cutting up a body? And just see how he reacts.
Well, there's a butcher's down the road. I was like, how do you reckon they cut up the meat there? Do you reckon?
Yeah, exactly.
Must be a bone that's like really hard to get through,
Yeah. How quick does acid dissolve flesh? Just wondering for a mate.
How big a piece of meat do you reckon I can flush down the toilet? And if he gives any answer other than "what the fuck," then he's definitely a serial killer.
Then he's definitely a serial killer. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, sure.
That's how you know.
That's how you know. That's the tried and tested test for serial killers.
That's how they caught Ted Bundy.
Yeah, it is.
They went, so how's the best way to cut up a body? He went, well, the first way, they go, and he's going, oh,
got
no,
it.
you got me. They go, you fell for it, didn't you? Oh, no, whoops. You cuff me, boys.
That was when they like actually got the tests done and they figured out the actual formula to get that trick done. Because previously, with like who's the other one? Ed
Gain.
Not Ed Gain. Kemper. Ed Kemper. What they did with him is they went, serial killer says what? And he went, what? And he went,
I got you. You're nicked. Well, Exhibit A, Your Honour. We asked the serial killer says what. He replied with what? Guilty.
Guilty is charged. Send him down 100 US years. Fry the motherfucker. No one in their right mind would say what to that question.
Another successful serial killer off the streets.
Yeah.
So, Mike, what have you watched? What have you watched this week?
Well, Julie and I, she's gone out the room now. We went to the cinema.
Oh.
We went and watched Send Help.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah.
And for the listener, I'm going to insert Joe's very speedy synopsis of what Send Help is right here.
Send Help is an upcoming film directed by Sam Raimi, known for directing hit films such as Drag Me to Hell 2009. The film stars Rachel McAdams and Daniel O'Brien as two colleagues who becomes the sole survivors of a plane crash and are stranded on a desert island. They must navigate their strained relationship and work together to survive.
So that's the film we watched. It was very good. It's very good.
Was my synopsis quite accurate?
It was relatively accurate. What it wasn't accurate with is it was quite funny.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, like dark humour.
Yeah. I mean, Julia, would Send Help, would you say that was dark humour in the way that it was funny? Or do you think it was just because they were funny?
It was. I think.
Because she knows how to keep an
Dylan's
audience
face
on
was
edge.
Funny because he's like his face. Is
Yeah.
funny. And I think there was definitely like a
a comedy element to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
I think.
So it was a bit of a dark comedy then. you
Yeah,
reckon?
yeah.
There you go. You've heard it straight from the horse's mouth.
Maybe we should do the a podcast with Julia because she's obviously better at discussing films.
She is much better, and she's off now, so I just need to quickly say goodbye. And
Oh, okay.
It'll be a quick whoosh.
So long, farewell, Avita saying goodbye. You can leave that in.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, no, it was really good. It was quite funny. I'd say probably it was a bit of a dark comedy. I thought Rachel McAdams was very good. She plays like a really weird character, like just like a weird person rather than
Right.
she's got a weird character. Does that make
Well, like,
sense?
so she's just like awkward.
Yeah, and she does it really well.
I really like Rachel McAdams. I feel like she's a very underrated actress. I feel like she's got a lot of diversity. She can do very like serious, like Notebook. I think she was in.
She was in Notebook. I've seen her in About Time. That's right. Yeah.
About Time, again, another quite serious role. But then she could do funny, like she was in Game Night, which was really funny.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, you need to watch that. That's really good.
Oh, she was in Sherlock Holmes, apparently.
Yeah, she was in Sherlock Holmes. She was in Mean Girls very early on. She was Regina George.
She was in Eurovision.
She was in Eurovision. Yeah, another.
Cool.
I feel like she's very, very diverse.
Yeah.
In what she can do. She
She's
was also
Canadian.
in Dave, the TV show Dave about Little Dicky.
Yeah.
I did not know she was Canadian.
She
I
is.
thought she was Americano.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was born in London.
That would make her British, Mike.
It's the Canadian London.
Oh. Why is
Yeah.
there a Canadian London?
Because, we ruled a quarter of the world. So,
Yes. Rule Britannia. No, I don't like that. That really winds me off. At least call it New London.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like New York or New Amsterdam. Which is
Yeah,
the
but no,
same
but then
place
there's
as
also
New York.
like Manchester and Birmingham and whatnot in America.
Oh, that's stupid. Think of another name.
And
What's
Hampton.
this? Look. Batman Maskistan. That could be a town.
It could be.
Easily. Just straight off the top of my head. I was actually looking at what's in the background. But yeah.
Oh, you did that old thing.
Body Formia. Body Formia. There you go. That's another one.
Lamp.
VO5 Instant Volume Powderstan.
Oh. Yeah, see?
Mate, honestly, this is easy.
See, now you're understanding why I don't like remakes.
Yeah.
You see?
I feel like remakes of films are okay.
No!
Of cities and
Bollocks.
towns. Woke nonsense.
I have also watched, Joe,
Go on.
for the second time in my life,
Mm-hmm.
Scream #1. Because me and Julie intend to go see
Actually,
Scream 7. And I haven't
quite-
seen any of them other than #1. So we're starting from #1 and working our way to #7.
Oh, okay. You're going to get very bored very quickly.
Yeah. I mean,
I
the
feel
first
like they
one's
are
just
very
funny.
samey. I like the first one.
The thing
I
is,
quite like the first one, actually.
I saw Scary Movie more times before I saw Scream. And now I watch Scream and it's just Scary Movie.
It's just so comical.
Because it's so like for like.
Yeah.
But it's more gaggy in Scary Movie, obviously.
Yeah, but see, this is the kind of scary movie that I like, and obviously with Scary Movie 6 coming out, I'm hoping that this is the route that they go down. I like how it was obviously a spoof. It felt like as they got along, it was too spoofy.
Right.
But I feel like the first two, at least, were kind of not spoofs of particular films, but of the genres. So you had like the
slashers.
haunted house,
Yeah.
exorcism shit.
Mm.
Obviously, Scary Movie 1 was like slasher movies. I feel like that's what they need to go back to. They need to go back to like the feel of a certain scary movie rather than the actual just it. Oh, we're doing this film this time.
Well, so they've done slashers. They've done haunting or paranormal, I suppose. They've done aliens.
Yeah.
What? I haven't seen the fifth one, so I don't know what they did in there.
I don't. No, I didn't see the fifth one. No, I didn't
So
see the
what do you
fifth
reckon they could do? Like, gory, I suppose, like gore.
But like body horror.
Yeah.
They done Saw, didn't they? But again, it was just a parody
And that
of
was just a
Saw as
scene.
opposed to
Yeah.
as opposed to the idea of Saw.
Yeah.
But they could do like a body horror
Yeah.
kind of situation. They could do something like a kidnapping, like a hostel.
They haven't done zombies,
I haven't done zombies. That's a good one.
but then there have been comedy zombie films already.
Yeah, Shaun of the Dead and
Yeah.
Zombieland. Yeah, I suppose. But again, it's although there's been comedy zombie films, there's not. I feel like a scary movie is a very particular type of comedy.
Yeah,
It is that
yeah,
spoofy,
yeah,
like that kind of airplane comedy,
Mm.
Naked Gun kind of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just trying to think of like some of the newer films that you could kind of not just the films, but that like their kind of vibe. I was thinking like an Insidious.
Yeah, so that I did think that, or like a Paranormal Activity type thing, but then that's just haunting, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's still just paranormal,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, we watched Scream, and I thought it was hilarious.
Mhm.
I couldn't get over Doofy or Dewey, whatever his bloody name is, being a fucking. He loves the Doofy. Mum, I told you not to disturb me when I'm cleaning my room.
Is it? Am I thinking of the right film? That it's Shaggy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of his actual name. But yeah, Shaggy
No, but
from
he's low
Scooby-Doo
key a really
films.
good actor.
I love him. I think he's fantastic, and it really upsets me that recently that Quentin Tarantino literally went out of his way to say that he was a shit actor.
Matthew Lillard. There you go.
Matthew Lillard, that's it. Yeah, I don't agree. I agree with a lot of what Tarantino normally says, but I don't agree with that. I think he's very niche. Don't get me wrong, but I think he does it well, and I love that. Do you know what? One of the things that I do want to do in the near future is watch the live action Scooby-Doo films again.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to have aged very well. Don't get me wrong.
Scary
but
Island, man. That was.
it's the Spooky Island. Oh, mate, it was so good. I don't really remember a lot about the second one. I think it's called Monsters Unleashed.
Yeah, I don't remember much of that.
No, but the first one is literally my childhood. That was such a good film.
It was a great film.
Yeah.
That's live action done right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's casted so well as well, I think.
I was watching a Corridor Crew episode, and they were talking about it as well. And they were so cheeky with some of the shots that they got.
Were they?
Like that, some of the things that they done to recreate Scooby Doo, were just really impressive. I remember there was a particular moment with when he was dressed as a woman as they're getting on the plane.
Oh yeah.
There was some real clever like ways that they inserted him into it, and I think at one point they actually had an actor, and then put dog legs on him.
Oh yeah.
To make it.
But they
look
did
like
the same with Jar Jar Binks, didn't they?
Yeah.
Where sometimes it was full on CGI, and other times it was just a man with like the ears and the arms.
Yeah, mad. I love it. But what a great film.
Yeah. So we watched Scream, and then I independently watched Fallout Season 2. Have you finished it yet?
No, I haven't.
What I will say at this point, so we'll put a pin in that and we'll come back to it. But what I will say is Season 2, Episode 7. Forever blow bubbles.
Oh really? What, the song's in it?
Yeah, Vera Lynn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. When it came on, I was like, yeah!
I'm not going to finish it now,
massive,
just to piss you off.
Yeah, I got really happy about that.
Okay. Well, West Ham can't even survive the Premier League, let alone survive fucking apocalypse.
Remains to be seen at this point in time. We shall see.
Anyway, man, that's too much football talk for this podcast.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Other than that, I've watched something that I think you want to get onto, unless you've watched other things or been up to other things.
So Mike and I think we mentioned it in a previous episode. Mike and I have got a list of terrible films that we're going to be watching throughout the year, and we're going to be sitting there making notes, and we're going to do a deep dive into these awful films. The first film is Snow White. So we've watched the live action Snow White, and it hurt my soul.
Yeah, it was.
I actually, there was a point in time watching this film where I was like, I hope this is the worst one because I don't know how I'm going to feel after like 3 of these films.
Can
I just before?
Surely they're not going to do more. Surely.
No, but I mean, of our list of bad films that we're going to watch. I've got 3 pages here worth of notes. But I just, before we actually talk about the film, I just want to, at one point I stopped making notes and I wrote this little paragraph. I think it was a bit of a cry for help. So I wrote this paragraph with about 22 minutes left of the film. And it says, fuck this film, fuck the fucked up looking dwarves, fuck Snow White, fuck the Queen, definitely fuck Jonathan and fuck his unfunny jokes, fuck the songs, fuck Disney for making it, and fuck myself for putting myself through this fucking mess of a fucking film. But at least I now know to remember people's names because it might save my life.
Yeah. There you go. There's the moral of that story.
That is literally the only thing I could take from this film and be like, okay, that's what that's about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's not remembering the names; it's being creepy and remembering exactly what they've been up to as well.
Oh, honestly, and why
that's
are they
KGB fucking behaviour, man? What's going on there?
Why are they kind of magic and kind of not? Why were their hands going at what? I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Why are the fucking dwarves like immortal?
I don't know, but there was a bit of it, and it's actually one of my notes. But he says, "Oh, we've been around for 245 years or something," and he goes, 244 to be exact. I'm like, that's not exact. Let's get that straight. That's not fucking exact. When you're talking about 245 years and you've taken one off, that's not been exact. If he went, actually, it's 244 years and 3 days and 6 hours and blah blah. That's exact.
Yeah.
And that would have made the joke land, I think. But it just didn't. It was so. It just weren't funny. And just, like sometimes you watch really bad films. Like take for instance The Room. You can watch it and it's so bad that it's actually quite laughable, and you can actually somewhat enjoy it because you sit there and you kind of take the piss out of it, and you're like, I'm actually having quite a good time here. I watched this and it was so bad that my skin was crawling. I just couldn't wait for it to end. See, now, I've never felt that way in a film before.
I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Okay, go on.
I think if you're a child watching this, it's fine.
See, I don't even think so, because who's it for? Now, I got to a point where I was like, I don't even know who this film is for, because it's too talky to be a kid's film. It's too, there's too many adult themes.
That's true.
For a kid's film. And I thought, and it's not an adult film, because it's too childish.
And shit.
But it's just shit. It's just actually
But I was going to caveat my devil's advocatism, whatever that fucking word is, with the cartoon is miles better.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I feel like, and I think I put this in my notes, that a good editor would have got this down to about 20 minutes. Like there was so much useless shit in this film that we could have done without.
Sorry.
Did you feel like it took ages to get into it as well?
Yeah, I mean, there was so much. I got loads written down as well.
Okay.
Should we go point by point?
Let's go back to the beginning. Let's start. My first point that I made was Disney Plus doesn't want me to watch this film because it kept crashing every time I tried to play it, and I thought maybe Disney's doing this on purpose. It's like, look, we know we fucked up. Just we're gonna give you a chance to walk away.
There's a fail safe they had built in. Yeah.
So it starts off with the book and all this, and straight away it explains why she's not Snow White and why she's Snow White, because she was born in the snow. No, she wasn't even born in the snow, and this is what pissed me off. I actually put something later about she's just trauma bragging. because she says that she was raised in the snow. Like she makes out as she like had nothing. She was in a fucking warm carriage with her parents wrapped in blankets. It just happened
In a
to
castle
be
full of
fucking-
like fireplaces and stuff.
Yeah, it just happened to be snowing.
Yeah.
Like it was probably raining. I was born in December. It was probably raining outside, but I wasn't born in the fucking rain.
You know what this has given me?
Go on.
And Julia listening to this is gonna come and slap me.
Right.
But this has given me. I was born on a crescent moon with the Sagittarius sky, and that must mean that my moon rising is Pisces.
Yeah,
That's why I'm being a dick right now.
yeah. That's why I'm a fucking rich princess, but I'm not happy because people aren't happy. So anyway, it goes through all the storybook. There's a fucking shit ton of narration.
Yeah.
To start out, which it turns out is fucking dopey at the end.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
He's got
Don't
a
make dopey
he's
talk.
got a voice like fucking Martin Freeman. No
God,
one
why did-
one day.
why? Like, at least if you're gonna do it again, this is where they could have brought in a bit of humor. They could have given him like the deepest, smoothest, sexiest voice.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They just were like, no, let's just give him a bang average fucking chalks on the fucking nails on a chalkboard voice.
So during that whole epilogue, is that the beginning one?
I would say it's an
Or
epilogue.
was
Yeah,
epilogue the after message?
No, that's a prologue.
Prologue. Okay, epilogue then. Obviously,
Or is it the other way around? No, prologue is the first one.
okay.
Epilogue is
During
the
the
end.
prologue,
Mhm.
obviously there's a bit of singing and dancing as you'd expect because it is a musical at the end of the day. But I clocked that all of the dialogue coming from the dad is either in a song or he has one line right at the end before obviously
The song kicks in.
no before he like gets booted away
Yeah.
to war.
Yeah.
He has one line. He gives her, was it the locket? I think it is, and then says something to her. And it was, but he sung it, and it wasn't. It wasn't during a song. He just sung this thing that he gave her.
You break up. You break up. You broke up. So say that again.
Oh, so he during this whole bit. So they did this whole musical number, and then they stopped. He gave her a locket and said something to her. I can't remember what it was. It was something like "Remember who you are" or something like that. But he sung it, and it wasn't in a song. It was nothing to do with a song.
Well, we just out of nowhere just sang it.
So so I concluded at that point that the dad only ever speaks in song. Apparently.
Imagine him going off to war like, we're going to fight the Germans. They're like, what is this geezer doing?
Come on,
All
fellas!
over the wall.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck off. Someone shoot him.
No wonder why the fucking Queen wanted to kill him. I'd get fed up with that if he's singing everything.
Do you not think, like, that opening sequence, it was supposed to be big and magical?
Uh-huh.
And Disney, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to start digging out Disney in general because I think Disney's fantastic. I think especially when it comes to like Disney songs, the lyrics in Disney songs, like Be Our Guest, you could read the lyrics and it's so imaginative and it kind of personifies objects and stuff like that. And I think it's really clever and that goes for a lot of Disney songs. This one, the songs are just shit. The lyrics are just shit. And even like they done this big opening dance sequence and it just felt jarring. It was like there were so many camera angles and the camera angles were so weird that you didn't actually see any of it. So you're like getting bits of someone dancing in the corner and bits of someone dancing over there, but you don't actually see it for the full spectacle. And I thought it's just a weird decision.
Yeah, I mean, I thought all the music in it was, like, even the reimagined classics.
Yeah,
I thought just didn't hit the same.
No. And do you know what it screamed to me? It kind of felt like because like there's a lot of musicals at the moment where they're getting the songs from the musical into the charts, like Wicked, for instance, or Greatest Showman and stuff like that. I feel like they were trying to make these songs that you could potentially play on the radio, but they weren't good enough for that.
Yeah.
But they also weren't good enough to be what I would classify as a Disney song. it was just a weird kind of. They ended up in this no man's land.
Yeah.
Of they didn't really know what they were doing.
See, now since we're talking about songs, I have to make the point that I made during the film, and I think this is a few points down that I wrote it. I can't remember. But the thing with what's her name, the Snow White, Rachel Zegler, right?
Rachel Zegler, yeah.
She quite clearly has a talented singing voice. Like she can sing.
Yeah.
But fucking hell, she's hateable.
She's just got this face. Like
you know what pissed me off?
She pulls these faces, and I was just like,
this is it, right?
Stop it!
She does this face all the fucking time, and I pointed out to Julia. This is it. That is it. It's the jaw.
It's the jaw comes out. And it's really off-putting. Listen,
Julia didn't pick up on it until I mentioned it, and she was like, "I can't unsee that now." That's all.
No,
I'm
exactly.
seeing.
I don't want to sit here and dig out Rachel Zegler the whole time because I think I feel like she'd done, apart from the stupid faces she's pulling, I think she'd done the best with what she was given, and I think it was a lot of other stuff. I don't think her performance helped. Don't get me wrong. I don't think her performance was fantastic, but she was let down so much by everything else. I think it was very poor. Her performance was quite poor, but I don't think she's the problem. I think there was a lot of problems.
There was a lot, but I also don't think that
film.
Her political marketing campaign helps my opinion of her at all.
No, but neither did. I know he's not actually a part of this film, but Peter Dinklage didn't help this film either because he was very much, and at one point he was an advocate for don't use CGI. There's out of work dwarves that need the work and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, on the other hand, he would come out and was like, we shouldn't just be using people with dwarfism for Snow White and for things like this and like that. I feel like they should have better roles and stuff like that. And I think he as there were so many people that agreed with his points that Disney were kind of like, we're trying to be woke, but we don't know how to.
Yeah. You know what made me laugh? And again, this is another point that I've written a little bit down my list. There was a fucking dwarf in it, and he weren't one of the dwarves.
Explain it. Explain that. No,
Oh,
in all seriousness, explain that. If you've got a little person, how's that? Magic, I suppose. This is going to get us cancelled. Yeah. He pissed me off as well because he had like his whole thing was that he was a good shot with a crossbow, and he was like, "I'm the greatest shot with a crossbow," and then he shoots someone with a crossbow right at the end of the film, and his only other line is, "I'm the greatest shot with a crossbow," and I was like, "Okay, right."
I swear that's the only thing he said, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And I'm like,
and that's because of Peter Dinklage. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck Peter Dinklage. I've got a note here really early on that Gal Gadot had the same haircut as Gary Oldman in Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
With the big like two halves parted. I thought that was quite funny. That was probably the funniest moment in the whole film.
So sorry, I got another thing about Rachel Zegler's face.
Yeah, go on.
I said 1 second of screen time and her face has already pissed me off. What is she doing with her mouth and jaw?
At one point the first time that we see the magic mirror, I let out a verbal sigh because I thought it was Jeremy Irons playing the voice of the mirror.
Right.
Because it really sounded like him, and I thought, oh no, please don't tell me, because I quite like Jeremy Irons. I think he's actually all right. And I was like, no, don't drag him down with you, please. But fortunately, I went on IMDb and it wasn't, so I was over the moon. It was some unknown actor.
I do feel like they took a lot.
That will never work again in Hollywood.
I do feel like they took a lot of inspiration from the Shrek version of the Magic Mirror.
Yeah, well, actually, I think it's the other way around because it's very accurate to the original cartoon. I think the magic mirror in Shrek is supposed to be the magic mirror from.
No, I know, but it was different to the cartoon in the one in Shrek.
Oh, was it
the face?
thought it had the floating mask.
No, it did have a floating mask, but it was was different.
Oh, okay. It was closer to Shrek than it was to
Yeah,
the original.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
probably. I think they were just grasping at anything. They might have just someone had like an old render that they done for a Shrek film, and they were like, "Look, just use this.
Yeah.
Let's stop wasting our time here."
um,
It
but-
pissed me off that at one point she cut her hair with a pair of scissors, just one clean cut, and made perfect bangs.
that stayed there for forever and
for
eternity.
the whole
Yeah.
film. Yeah, even though she grew up, and that whole like little scene where it went down to her feet while there was another pissing song. It went down to her feet and then panned up, and she was older. And I was just thinking, so you're wearing the same shoes and same dress as you did when you were a kid. It's just magically grown with you. Okay, cool. We just accept that, I suppose.
I've also noted about Rachel Zegler's face.
Okay, right.
This is in order, by the way. What are these facial expressions?
This is in order. I love one of my favourite things about this film is that you can pause it at any point while Rachel Zegler's on there and she's pulling another stupid face.
Yeah. But where Gal Gadot makes up in the facial department,
yeah,
she
she lacks in the acting.
she fucking loses it with the delivery. God, she's fucking terrible, isn't she?
I hope they sacked the person that decided it'd be a good idea to give her a fucking musical sequence.
Oh God, she can't
It
sing.
was so awkward.
She
It was
cannot
so
sing.
bad. The whole thing, her face, her like, how can someone so beautiful pull a face that's that fucking
Yeah.
stupid while she's singing? That really kind of winded me up. I didn't like the fucking prince. I thought he was not a prince, but that Jonathan, the
Yeah.
thief. I thought he was a twat. I've actually put here Prince Charming, more like Prince Strange Looking Prince.
Right.
I just thought he looked goofy. His eyes were like popping out of his head. And I've also put here, is the thief supposed to be the comic relief character because he's really not funny?
Yeah.
It just didn't. It did again. Another perfect opportunity to bring something to this film. Make him the comic relief. Make him very like silly and like, but actually write some good fucking jokes for him.
Yeah.
Because nothing landed. There was even a point where he's standing there and he's got all like the potatoes or apples or whatever he stole.
Yeah.
Under his shirt, and he's like, "Oh, I haven't stolen anything," or like something like that. And then the guy shakes his shirt, and they all fall out. But even then, there was like an awkward pause before he actually shook his shirt. The comic timing was really off. What, that there was like a little pause? Or
No.
That
well, just that
situation?
scene with the potatoes and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I
I could see where they were going with it, but it was really poorly executed, and I just think it was like, do you not want to have another crack at that? So that as soon as that line's delivered, then they fall out and it's funny.
Yeah.
Not the line's delivered, someone from the side goes, "That's your cue, pull his shirt up." And he goes, pulls his shirt up, and then they drop to the floor, and we're all supposed to go, "Oh, silly
what
Prince.
comic
What's
genius."
he like?"
Yeah.
I just thought this is fucking. It's tragic. It feels like nobody gave a shit. It's like they're like, right, got it. Let's move on. Let's just get this thing.
I've also noted quite a few things that they just didn't think about, like in terms of like the production side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them, so the huntsman tries to kill her and then lets her go into the woods, right? And then she goes to the scary trees, and then somehow she goes through the floor, but under the floor is a whole fucking lake where the moon still shines on it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that lake is a big old forest where it's now daytime.
Yeah.
Right? So that's the first thing. But she just come from a lake, right? She was underwater for a while, right?
Mm.
She has wet hair, but her dress is bone fucking dry.
Yep.
And
I noticed that.
and the bread that she's feeding to the deer is not soggy.
Honestly, yeah, I noticed that as well. It's like, where is the continuity?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, all it would have taken was someone with a bit of fucking common sense to watch this film before the ending, before they'd actually released it and gone, right, okay, we need to reshoot this. We need to reshoot this.
Yeah.
This is why I think they were just like, let's just get this fucking thing out.
Yeah.
I think everyone was pissed off at this point with each other and was just like, it feels like it was a movie made out of hate.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's like hate fucking.
That would actually
film.
explain the other thing I pointed out to Julia. So right at the start, when he's stealing potatoes out of Jonathan, stealing potatoes, and she goes, "Oi, you can't be doing that," and he turns around and goes, "I'll do what I fucking please," and then she goes, "Oh," and then he goes, "Yeah." Right? He doesn't
This is
recognise
actually
her.
very accurate. For anyone that hasn't watched it, that's pretty accurate. So how this film comes across.
I'm going to be working for Disney anytime soon. I mark my words. But he doesn't recognise her, and that's the important part of that part of the scene, right? And then shortly after, it transpires that everyone believes she's dead, right? Because they haven't seen her in years.
Yeah.
However, right at the end, where is it? I said, if Jonathan didn't recognise her at the start, then why does the whole bloody city recognise her at the end? You know when she turns up there and they do the walk into the bridge, and then the Queen comes with the diamond dagger thing. When she gets to the gates of the city, they all look at her like, "Oh my God, it's Snow White!" Oh, yeah. How the fuck do they recognise her?
It's so fucking stupid. It is so stupid. And just going back a couple of points, Mike, before she runs into the forest, I was just thinking, right, so they're all starving. That's the whole situation. She's pissed off because everyone's starving because the Queen don't give a toss because she's so vain. So everyone hasn't got any food. And that's why he comes in, he's trying to steal the potatoes or whatever the fuck he's stealing, right? She walks 5 minutes out of town, tons and tons of apple trees, unpicked apples, fucking everywhere. I'm just like, what is going on? So everyone's starving. You've broken into a palace to steal some pissing potatoes. Yeah. You couldn't walk up the road and pick some fucking apples. Like,
and let's not forget also, she was feeding a deer, right?
Yeah.
So there's quite clearly a deer population going on. Where's the fucking hunters?
Yeah. No, the hunters are too busy pouting and fucking not doing their job. He goes up to her, and honestly, he's the poutiest fucking huntsman I've ever seen in my life. And he like standing there like, I think he was like, "Oh, we're gonna get you on TV," and he was like, "All right, I need to look my best." No one's gonna watch it. And then he pulls the dagger, and she pulls the stupid knife face. I've literally put that face knife scene as my note. Plus jaw. And then he's like, "Quick, run, like that." And I was like, I just thought, what's the rush? What's the rush? Yeah. Like, there's no one coming. You're the only one that's coming. You could just be like, "Look, go." And
let me walk you to the nice part.
Yeah, and then he puts an apple in the box. Is he thick?
Yeah.
Why didn't he go and? There's a fucking deer there.
Yeah.
Stab the deer, fuck the deer off, nick his heart. I know it's a kid's film, but still, put the deer's heart in there. Boom, job's a good one. He either wants to save her or he doesn't. Also, and why the fuck is he the pissing huntsman if he can't even fucking kill anything?
Also, quite clearly, the Queen got that box and was like, "Yeah, that feels heart weighty. I won't bother opening that up." Does an apple weigh the much as? Let me Google that. In fact.
Do you know what? Right, what pisses me off? I never really thought about it in the original, maybe because I was a kid. But this Queen, the only reason this film actually happens is because the Queen doesn't kill her. Like, why doesn't the Queen just kill her? And she's had so many opportunities to kill her, and then the huntsman goes after her, and they try to he can't kill her. Then she sends a whole army of about 16 blokes who have gone to the fucking stormtrooper school of shooting after her.
Yeah.
It's just atrocious. Them guys are so fucking shit. They had some guys captive, this Jonathan and all this. They had him captive, was ready to fucking kill him, and he's like, "Oh no, don't shoot. So he doesn't shoot, and they all come up and they got their hands up, and then he runs. And they still don't shoot. They just chase after him with swords. Like, surely you would still have your arrows trained on him, so when he moves, you can just shoot him, right?
All I'm gonna say though, in terms of the Queen not killing Snow White earlier, it goes back to the Ricky Gervais joke, where people always say they go back and kill Hitler, and then they see him as a baby. And he's a cute little baby Hitler. You can't kill cute little baby Hitler with your big cheeks.
But she obviously does really want to kill her because she does the whole poison apple situation.
By the
Just
way,
stab her.
I fact checked. The largest apple weighs about the same as your human heart.
Oh, so he's walked around the forest, found the largest apple.
The largest apple weighs about the same size as the small end of a typical human heart.
So he was hoping that he would find an apple that was big enough. But in this town, I remind you, is starving, by the way.
Yeah.
He's found an apple that's heavy enough to be that of a small human's heart.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's why the Queen got the box of best. Yes, that's very hard.
Yeah, it's about right.
Thank you very much, Huntsman.
Yeah. Out of all the hearts I've ever held, this is definitely a heart one. Maybe she was just trying to look cool in front of the Huntsman. And was like, I don't even need to look at it. Yeah, that's a heart.
I know my fair share of hearts.
I know what a heart feels like in a box.
I've stolen many hearts. Because I am the fairest, don't you know? Yes.
So, Mike, let's talk about the dwarves. So, shortly after, obviously, she escapes. She feeds the deer some soggy bread.
Sorry, which dwarf? The actual dwarves or the pretending dwarves?
The Heigh-Ho dwarves.
The Heigh-Ho dwarves. Not the dwarf that has an actual skill with the crossbow.
No, just the best shot in all of town.
Yeah.
Apart from if you're standing behind a wall.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was rude. Anyway, yeah, I've just put, God, these dwarves are disturbing. They're fucking so horrible. Their big heads with their uncanny valley faces. I don't know who decided that was going to be a good idea.
Now, their proportions, I don't really mind. It's the uncanny valley that I don't like.
I feel like there was lots of points where they're talking and their mouths aren't really lining up with the words.
The animation wasn't great.
No, and they didn't look real. They didn't get any of the textures right. The light effects on them wasn't good. They were hard to look at.
Yeah.
They were.
Do you did you come to the same conclusion of who Dopey resembles?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Who did you think?
Lee Evans.
Oh, Lee Evans.
Yeah.
I've gone with Joey Essex.
Joey Essex. All right, let me get a comparison up. Joey Essex. I mean, I kind of see it.
I get Lee Evans because of the ears. I do get Lee Evans.
Yeah.
But I thought in his face he looked like Joey Essex. He just didn't look dopey enough.
No, he didn't. He's just got really odd ears.
Do you know what makes me laugh? This film's so woke that they're trying. At one point there was like a line where they were saying, basically trying to say that Dopey didn't have mental disorder.
Yeah.
Like they weren't calling Dopey a fit cunt, even though he is.
But, you're not a spaz.
But what pisses me off? So that whole scene.
Whistling, you little guy.
Again, this is another reason why me and you writing this film would have been so much better.
Maybe this is what Scary Movie should do next. They should spoof this.
They should do Snow White.
I mean, this is a horror film at the end of the day, isn't it?
I mean, looking at them dwarves is definitely a horror film. But that scene that I'm talking about, he says, "Oh, you dope" or something like that's why you're called Dopey because you're a fit cunt. And then Doc says, "Oh no, Grumpy says no." Doc says, "Oh yeah, because I'm a doctor or whatever, blah blah blah." And you're called Grumpy because you're grumpy. But it was Grumpy's whole ethos that no, you're called Sneezy because you're Sneezy. Dopey's called Dopey because he's a fit cunt. You're called Doc because you're a doctor, and I'm called Grumpy. But then he goes, and I'm called Grumpy, but I'm misunderstood. I was like, well, then you would be called Misunderstood, wouldn't you? Like you've just completely derailed your whole argument.
Also, Doc, he's wearing glasses, but they ain't fucking doing anything.
They ain't doing shit. No.
His eyes are so close together, and his glasses are like here on his cheeks.
Yeah.
But they ain't doing nothing. They're not fit. He stole them, the fucker.
He probably took them off of someone that he murdered.
Yeah. He looks like a murderer. He knows how to
does
get
look
rid
like
of a
a
body.
murderer.
I can tell you that much.
In that same scene with Grumpy, I've put here that Grumpy watched Die Hard with a question mark because he swings on a bit of rope and shouts "Yippee ki
I thought that. I was like, I'm not going to write it down because I know Joe's going to say that.
And this is why I'm thinking, like, who is this film for?
Yeah.
Because what kind of 6-year-old is going, like Bruce Willis?
Yeah. Have you got anything else to say about the Dwarfs? Because I've got something somewhat cheerful to end on in terms of Dwarf talk.
Okay,
So
yeah,
go
go
on.
on.
You reel off what you've got left.
And my next note literally says, "Fuck, I'm not even halfway through."
Oh fucking yeah, that was well early, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was saying to Mike before we started this, you can see there's a point in my notes where I literally start to lose the point, the plot. I start to spiral. I think this is the first point.
I must admit though, I did enjoy the Heigh-Ho, not the Heigh-Ho. What song do they sing when they go home?
Yeah, Heigh-Ho, it's off to home we go.
Is that
No,
whatever
no.
their introduction song was? I can't remember what it was
Yeah.
now.
I think it was
I
Heigh-Ho.
quite enjoyed that sequence
Mm.
of them getting
Yeah.
home. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that. That was good.
Yeah, I like that whole bit. I mean, that's obviously taken directly from the original,
yeah.
and that was probably the best bit about the film was them down in the mines
Yeah.
and they're sweeping away and they're actually working, and it's very like over the top the amount of diamonds that they've got,
Yeah.
and they even do the bit where Dopey ends up with the diamonds in his eyes.
Mm.
They must have had to be really round diamonds, otherwise he's literally just fucking stabbed himself in both his eyes.
But the thing I've got to say is obviously I was watching it with an Italian. She's given me the list of the Italian dwarves names.
Oh wow, okay, cool.
So
Go
Doc
for it.
is called Dotto.
Right,
Grumpy is called Brontolo.
right.
Happy is called Gongolo.
Gongolo.
Sleepy is called Pizzolo.
Right.
Pizzolo, maybe. Bashful is called Marmalo.
Oh, no, right.
Sneezy is Ello.
Hello.
Dopey is Coquilio. I think I'm going to go with. So they all rhyme in Italy.
So that makes me laugh. So if you're watching this film in Italian,
Yeah.
there's a whole scene that won't make sense because he reels off their names in alphabetical order and then does it in reverse alphabetical order. So if you're
Yeah.
watching that in the Italian,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
won't be in alphabetical order. Unless
That's a
obviously
good-
they change
they
change the order
that's
around.
right, yeah. That's a good point, to be fair.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Oh,
Like,
I
didn't think of them.
sorry, I do have one more thing about the dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember they mentioned about who has the shortest and long toes in the line? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I think it was Happy or Bashful was like, I've got the longest toe. And I was really like, yeah,
Proud of himself.
proud of himself and showing
Yeah.
off to Snow White. Was that a dick joke?
I didn't think about it at the time, but actually, come to think about it, that might have been a dick joke.
Because they're 200 odd years old. The likelihood of them coming across a female within the last few years is
few and far between.
Yeah, right.
They all sleep together.
He quite clearly fancies her. Are the dwarves horny?
They just turn around and go, "I've got a big Corey."
Yeah.
Snow White.
But if they are horny, that's fucking gross. They could do better. What are they playing at? Get some fucking standards.
Go fuck a deer or something.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that, and that just shows you how bad the jokes are. Because if that was supposed to be a dick joke and I missed it, you're really
Well,
shit.
I mean, the only reason why I'm thinking it is because the joke is if you've got big feet, you got a big knob, right?
Big stops.
So that's the only thing I could think is if they're making a point of who's got a big toe, is that some kind of way of putting an adult joke in?
I don't know, but it was fucking. It didn't land.
It was dreadful.
Like most of the fucking jokes in this. And the only other thing that I've got, and it kind of jumps a little bit far ahead into the film, but about the dwarves. Why have they got somewhere to lay the body to rest with a fully built pergola just chilling there? Because they didn't have enough time to build all that.
Yeah, and what happened to the glass coffin?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about the glass coffin. Yeah,
We're just gonna throw that away.
yeah, and nobody knew that there was no mention of True Love's kiss is going to bring her out of this coma or whatever. So this guy's just frantically going about kissing corpses.
That's what Julia said for an old necrophiliac.
yeah, yeah. His first thought, he sees a girl that he fancies who died. My first
and
thought
has been dead for an unknown amount of time.
Yeah. Enough time for you to escape prison.
He hasn't checked if rigor mortis is put in place yet. So...
No, but he's just like, I'm just going to put it on their big old lips. Yeah. Just slap it on there. What was he hoping to achieve? I mean, it was fortunate that it worked out. I just got a feeling like she woke up and he's going, oh, yeah. He was hoping to have his way with her later, and he was just like, oh, yeah, you're awake.
And what if that didn't work? What was his next plan? Put the tip in. What's going on there?
Finger her back to life.
Turn into the dwarves. Going, everyone take an orifice, quick.
If we plug up all the holes, it might stop her soul from leaving her body.
Yeah, that's exactly what that. Oh, the dirty bastard, Jonathan. What's he playing at?
And this is why this film is so bad. It's so many questions. I half
expecting there wasn't going to be a apple and then she dies and he kisses her back to life scene because of the whole promo thing where she was saying it's not going to be about a prince that saves her and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be about her being the leader she was born to be. Rah, rah.
Well, she didn't kiss herself back to life.
Exactly. So, I mean, there's bullshit because that's exactly what fucking happened.
You can't not. I'm sorry, but if you're I get that when you're making new princess films, a strong independent princess, but not with the classics, man. You got to stick to at least for the very least, stick to the fucking story. But it was just an absolute mess. There was too many fucking songs.
Yeah,
there was too many songs. I ended up skipping through some of the songs near the end. I did think it was funny that there was a song about her trauma bragging. And with the thief, he was like, "Oh, the princess is upset."
Oh yeah.
That was annoying. He just had no charisma whatsoever, did he? Again, it just felt like nobody wanted to be there.
By the way, that scene, that's another note I've got here, right? The blokes are all fighting. She's gone off fucking prancing around the woods while they're trying to save her. And create a bit of a distraction so that she can fuck off. And she's just going, no.
She's fucked off through the woods. And then she's like, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll distract them. I'll make them think that they've caught me. So I'm going to dress all these birds up in a dress. Where the fuck did the dress come from? Where did the dress in the middle of the fucking woods come from?
Yeah, she didn't take it off.
It happened to look exactly like her dress or the same colours of her dress. And she just found it in the woods, did she?
Yeah.
Because I was expecting it to go back to her and she was wearing like an undergarment, like still a dress.
Yeah.
But like a small, like what you would put underneath. But no, she's still just in a full outfit. Yeah. And she finds a horse to escape on. And then the first thing she does, gets off the horse and sends the horse on his way. Yeah. Brilliant. Well done. You're banging at this. Yeah. The prince gets shot because he dives in front of an arrow to save her. Yeah. I really hope that had killed him. I was actually, what was it? I said, God, I hope Jonathan died when he got shot. That was literally what I said.
Yeah.
And then she decided to like give this nice speech, while Jonathan's just bleeding out on the floor. Mm-hmm. Like, He's probably got some kind of infection because it's like the olden times as well. So he's
Yeah.
definitely going to die at about like 26.
I mean,
I
good
don't know
for
how
him for
old it.
keeping quiet though. Like, fair play.
Yeah,
Like he,
yeah, but she's like, oh, why can't we all just get along? Oh, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, literally, can somebody save me?
yeah.
I've been shot.
Can we get along saving me, please?
Yeah, let's do this. And then, so he goes in. Doc literally says, I'm not actually a doctor,
Yeah.
but somehow manages to save him anyway. And then they dance.
Smarts. And then they what?
And then they dance. They
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah.
They're still being hunted. They're actively being hunted through the woods, and they just stop and dance.
Yep.
I get it. It's a kids' film, but come on, have some kind of like risk. Like do something, follow through with something.
There also was no chemistry between them.
No,
Like the
I
bit where they're about to kiss, and obviously everyone's watching, and they turn around
Mhm.
like, "Hi." It was just like, are you
Yeah.
trying to be believable? What's going on here?
When Doc says, "Oh, your special friend," like that, was that supposed to be a joke as well? Because that just didn't land.
Yeah.
And it's just it was poor. The delivery of everything was poor. The worst thing is, Doc is voiced by Leslie from Ted Lasso.
Leslie.
It's Rebecca's PA.
Oh, that guy. Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's fucking hilarious in Ted Lasso.
he is. But that's because
But-
he's a person and not animated.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Again, it just goes back to my original point, and nobody wants to be in this fucking film.
Yeah.
I put my next thing. It says, "Oh, it's been 2 minutes. Better do another song." And then underneath, for the sake of my sanity, I'm gonna skip this song.
Was that their kissing scene?
I don't know. It was after the dance. There was so many fucking songs that I got so
Yeah.
lost. Yeah, it's. I've actually got a good note here
Oh,
that says impressive. They've made an hour feel like 3 hours.
wow.
That's my only good point.
It did feel long.
It was so long. I actually stopped for an hour. I turned the film off, went about my business for an hour because I had to come back to it. Because I was sitting there watching it, and I was just like, I just want to get up and leave.
Hmm.
And it was just so fucking horrible. Then, I'm up to this bit. What was I said here? I'll pretend I don't know her. Has a necklace on full display. He deserves to die at this point. Hashtag Darwinism. Oh, that's the bit. Oh, right. Yeah. So he goes back to the Queen to say that she's dead or something. I really had checked out at this point. But he goes back to her and he's like, Snow White? Who's Snow White? Never heard of her.
Yeah.
Outright just wearing a necklace.
No, was that his plan? I thought he was going to the king to find him to see if he's alive.
Maybe. What happened? What actually happened to the king? Was he
Well,
alive?
so this is the thing.
It just was never there.
This was my last note was.
You said about him being sent to war. I don't remember that line.
I'm
Was he
I'm
sent to
sure
war?
she sent him off to war because she made up some bullshit story that meant he had to go to war.
Right.
But then she obviously killed him somehow after that. But I thought that there was a bit of dialogue that was suggesting that the king was actually still alive somewhere and Jonathan was trying to find him. And that's where he was going off to. But then he never fucking went. Because I was expecting the king to come back at some point.
I would love a prequel film of this where she's trying to kill the king, like the same way that she's just trying to kill Snow White, and it's just like this Wile E.
Boxes of
Coyote
apples.
situation. Like Acme, she's trying to drop an anvil on his head,
Followed by
like,
a piano.
Yeah, he runs up the road, and she tries to follow him, and she just crashes into a wall.
Yeah, yeah,
It's been painted to look like a tunnel.
yeah. But the whole bit with it, like in trying to infiltrate the castle, right at the end, the dwarfs go sneaky in the sewers or something, right? And then what did they do?
They didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I think they kind of arrived all at the same time, and it was like, oh, okay. So they didn't need to do all of that.
Yeah, they
And
did.
it literally felt like they just didn't. They got to this point. It was like, right now, what do we? We've got nothing for the dwarves to do, and our budget's getting a little bit thin, so we
Yeah.
can't put them really uncanny faces on there. So we just need them to fuck off for a little while.
That is exactly what it feels like. They had the sequence of them sneaking in. They did nothing, and then they
Yeah.
turned up right at the end.
And then they come back out again.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Dopey could talk.
Yeah.
I'll put here the award for most angles for a queen drinking a drink shot goes to this film. When she's drinking the drink to turn her into the old girl,
Oh yeah.
there was about 7 different camera angles.
Yeah.
And it just felt like, oh, we need a shot of the queen drinking. Cool. What angle do you want?
All of them.
All of them. We've got about 7 cameras that we paid for. Let's use them all on this one shot.
Yeah.
I just thought, why? Again, it was another example of them just stringing this fucking film out that just did not need to be this length of time. I've got a note here that if she farted when she said that she didn't feel so good after eating the apple, it would have saved the movie. I just would have loved that. Just to add insult to injury and just this shit film that we're watching that she goes, oh God, I don't feel so good. And then passed out. I would have been like, you know what? This is what I was waiting for. Now it's a film.
This has redeemed it. Yeah.
But it shows you how bad that this film was that I'm actually imagining a girl farting over watching this film or taking in anything.
I'm out of notes and I'm just conscious that we're about 1 hour and 10 minutes in now, Joe.
Oh, okay. I'll quickly reel through these ones. So
right.
there was an opportunity where they could have filmed this incredible escape film from the prison.
Yeah.
Skipped it.
Yeah.
Just fucked it off. I've got a note here that says fuck off with the songs, and then in brackets it says this is the 6th time that I've verbally said fuck off. I was watching this film on my own, by the way.
Yeah.
There's another note here that says just stab her and end this. I put she avoids death because she remembered their names. What's the message of this film? Hold on, did the mirror give her powers? Because they broke the mirror and all of a sudden she just kind of like dusted, like Thanos clicked her away.
Yeah.
I've also put, where's the king? Don't make Dopey talk. And my proudest achievement is getting through this film. I've never been happier for a film to end.
I tell you what, I enjoyed sitting through a 5-hour tattoo session more than this film.
Honestly, I would have rather sat there and just one by one shoved sharp objects up my arsehole than watch this film again. It just was awful.
What if your child asks?
It's not happening. It's not happening. If my child goes, oh, that looks like a good film, I'm just going to say, it ain't. Don't bother. I said, if you watch this, you're going to grow up to be a twat. So just don't. And that goes for all parents. Don't let your kids watch this film. It will ruin them. I think this will actively give you autism.
Yeah, it's not the COVID jab. No.
No.
Snow White.
Yeah, it's just.
By the way, Snow White. White is her last name.
Yeah.
She's a white. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is a white. I wish at the start, instead of going, oh, we called you Snow White because it's snowy, just said, we've called you Snow White because your dad loves the bag. He just constantly charged up and he's just looking around and goes, Snow White. Like chewing his head off. What do you want to call her? Snow White. He's just after his next book.
I'm desperately trying to figure out who's the Colombian geezer. What's his name?
Oh fuck it! I know who you mean. Esteban.
Esteban.
No.
Escobar.
Escobar. Pablo
Yeah.
Escobar. Yeah.
She was like, "Is it a boy or a girl?" It's a girl. Oh, damn it!
Oh, damn it, I had one.
Escabet.
And she turns around like 4 months later and goes, "You know, you could use Charlie for a girl." He's like,
Yeah.
"Nah, it's Snow White, isn't it?"
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh,
Innit?
too late.
Yeah. I mean, all it is it's a celebrity name. They're quite clearly the Whites because that's her last name, and
Yeah.
much like Kanye West did Northwest,
Yeah.
quite clearly for a joke, they've gone, "Oh, you know what's white? Snow."
Snow. They had another daughter and named her. I can't think of anything else that's white.
Marshmallow.
Yeah, marshmallow. That's it.
Cotton.
Cotton white.
Cotton white. Or off.
Like the brand.
Off
White.
Yeah. Anyway,
God.
is that all, everything you wanted to? Have you got everything
Yeah.
off your chest?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you feel better now? Do you need a trauma bonding song?
Yes.
Okay, let me go get
Yeah.
Cynthia Rigo.
Yeah, oh no. Fuck off, helicopter.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Joe, for putting yourself through that. I will thank myself for putting myself through that.
Yeah.
So thank
Well
you,
done,
Michael.
Mike. We managed. We made it.
We will be setting up a support group for anyone else who has watched this film and sat through this film. It'll be in the description. Go to that website, and there will be people there that can support you through your rehab after this film. Okay, so it's a very important cause. There's also going to be a line there at the bottom of the page where you can donate to that cause. It's a very important cause, and I think it's actually going to get a mention in Red Nose Day this year.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think you should. I think we should raise awareness.
Absolutely. So yeah, so check that out in the description. Very important course. Otherwise, if you want to give us any mentions, any songs of the week, Joe, what should the song of the week be?
Heigh-Ho.
Okay, the original.
Yes, the
Yeah,
original.
okay, that's the song of the week. There you go. If you got any suggestions for song of the week, you just send us a message or send us a comment on down below if you're on YouTube or Spotify. If you want to DM us, it's at the Missing Intel Pod. At the Missing Intel Pod? Yeah, at Missing Intel Pod. Or you can email us using the email address missingintel@outlook or gmail.com. Joseph, finish us off.
That was nice. You sounded like a radio DJ.
Thanks, man.
Fuck Snow White.